What's up, guys? We're going to go over my chest day today. I'm going to give a voiceover for a bunch of the lifts that I do and kind of talk a bit about form, technique, and rep range, etc. So for today's workout, I did a lot of 225 for lower reps. I was aiming for 5 sets of 5 reps, but I did a heavy leg day the night before this, and this was Saturday noon time. So my nervous system was weakened, and I will just preface this video by saying that a week ago I got about 275 for a couple reps. So you'll see today my rep range is definitely not there with 225 today, but I had a solid workout. This was 225, my first set, and all of these sets are in order as I did them. This is my second set. Always position yourself in the right position before lifting, get ready, and then just take off. Bench is definitely a weak point for me, guys, so I'm not one to really talk about my numbers all that much because, again, I don't really care so much of the numbers, but except for the measuring progress. So you're definitely going to see that my chest is my weak point, and I am pushing myself to get it up. So already you can see the second set, not the best, but I'm determined. So I go over here to do some more auxiliary work. So I'm doing some pull-ups here in between sets just to fire up the lats some more, really get ready for those heavier bench press sets. Got my tunes going, getting in position, pulling the shoulder blades back and down, guys. That's always super important. As I'm pressing, guys, you'll see I go all the way down to my chest, right around below the nipple level, and then I press up. I'm not really huge on arching the back because honestly that's just less range of motion. That's perfect if you just want to press huge numbers, power lift, and for competition. But I actually have a thoracic compression, it's an upper back, so my spine doesn't really want to bend like that, and honestly it's just less range of motion. Here I'm going for 245, and I was hoping to get closer to 5 reps with this weight, but again, my central nervous system being low from the night before I did this heavy leg workout, I still did my best. I had to bring up the back a bit there. Kind of embarrassing, I know, but just doing my best and staying strong. Here I go again. Now I'm back to 225. I dropped the weight back down from 245 to 225, and I figured I would just go for, until failure, just a few sets of as many reps as I could get. So here I am again, pushing 225. Definitely grinders, guys. This whole workout was pretty much a grinder. I was feeling it overall, like my mentality was there, but the physical, like this physical strength to back that up wasn't there in every lift, like the super heavier chest. I was hoping to get closer to, more weight than that, but it is what it is, guys. Like I said, I have a weak bench, I know. Here I'm doing my favorite injury avoidance exercise for the rear delts. It's the face pull with the cable. I like to kneel just to get that more of an angle from the top as opposed to pulling straight out to my forehead. So this was getting close to my last set on flat bench. Still just struggling, trying to control the 225 on the way down. You can see this set I got some more strength, and I put it back up for about 4 reps, I believe. So you can see I'm really trying to control it on the way down, and I didn't even go all the way to full depth in that one. I found that this entire workout was really long, guys. Here you can see me talking to my buddy only for a brief moment, and then I get back into work. You want to take your time with chest days, guys. If you're going to go any kind of heavy with bench press, you want to take your time, spend at least an hour pressing heavy and taking at least 5-minute rest periods. Next, I get into inclined bench press. For these guys, you want to try to tap the chest with the dumbbell, but my shoulders are not my friend all the time, so I don't always go really deep. And I don't really like to bring them in all that much. You can see I don't always tap them. I used to always tap the dumbbells at the top of the range of motion. Now I don't always do it. Here's my second set. I used 85s again. And what you want to aim for with these guys is really controlling the weight. I kind of tilt the dumbbells in a little bit too. It's not that much thought that has to go into these. Just make sure whatever weight you're using, your shoulders are actually able to stabilize it. I like to also do in between, so I'm not just sitting around. I like to grab some lighter dumbbells and do some flies. I'm slightly bent here. I'm at about a 30-degree angle with the floor, and I'm hitting the medial and some rear delt with this motion and some rotator cuff. I'm going to take the opportunity during this set to apologize for the lighting. Some of the lighting in this video, guys, is horrible. I know. It's just the lights in the gym, and my camera doesn't really like the lights in my gym. It doesn't adjust the right way all the time, so I apologize. I'm doing the best I can with content and the quality. That was actually a set with the 95 or 90-pound dumbbells, and here I actually put up the 95-pound dumbbells. So this is a PR for me. I only get about 3, and I give myself a half, so 3.5 reps with the 95s here, and you can see they're slow reps, so it's a solid set, kind of. If I had a spotter, I probably would have been able to grind out about 5. With dumbbells, I don't advise going that low in the rep range. I just really wanted to push myself today, and so I went for it, and I was able to press them up, so that was cool. This is my 4th and final set of incline dumbbell bench press. I just put up the 85s, and now I'm drop setting, and I grabbed the 65s, and I really just was pushing myself today with this workout. I was pushing myself. I grabbed the 65s, I believe those are 60s, and I put those up until failure. So when I do drop sets, guys, it's usually on my last set because I don't want to completely exhaust that muscle if I still have sets to go. With this one, I was done with my incline dumbbell bench press, so I went for as many reps as I could do, and then really slow on the negative for those last. The next exercise I do is the incline dumbbell fly. You want to go for about 4 to 5 sets of 10 reps. And you want to focus on a stretch at the bottom of the repetition and really controlling it. Don't use a heavy weight. I think I use like 20s. And then maybe I jumped. Oh, this might have been 22.5s, but pretty much 20 pounds. Control the weight. Bring it up. And slowly bring it down. Control is key for this one. And if you feel any discomfort with these guys, with flies, just stop right away. Any kind of twinge, pinch, anything, just drop the dumbbells and stop. Flies are not necessarily good for the shoulders. They're really not. So a tip I learned was when you're doing flies, especially like bench flies for your chest, don't bring the elbows. Don't let them go past the bench. That means that you're not going to get as good of a stretch, but you're still going to get a good workout, and you'll protect those shoulder joints, which is more valuable than some small gains. But as you can see, I don't even follow my own rule, so I really like the stretch. And again, I was using a weight that I knew wasn't too heavy, so I was just really feeling it out, focusing on that chest, because that's the muscle group I was working. This does hit your shoulders a bit, so you need to be careful. And also, you can enjoy it because it's stimulating in different ways than just a bench press. I really hope you guys are enjoying the different camera angles. I moved the camera around a whole lot for this workout today, and I recorded almost every single set so that you guys could get a better idea of different angles and just make the video more fun to watch as opposed to just one set angle for all of the exercises. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. Let me know in the comment section below if you have any suggestions. I know here like the dumbbells go out of the frame. It's just super difficult with this camera. I'm trying, I promise guys, I'm trying. That tricep exercise that I was just doing, I found to be this key to adding thickness to the elbow area of the tricep. Absolute key right there. I've not done that one before, but it really does add thickness to that elbow area. Now I'm done with free weights, so I go to the assisted stuff like this hammer strength machine. Alright, what's up guys? A big thing for the hammer strength machine, this one, like incline fixed, it's a fixed movement. So you really have to make sure that when you're doing this, you are not having any pain or discomfort in the joints throughout the range of motion. So my suggestion, I always recommend sitting with a light weight, setting it up where you think it should be, and then doing a rep or two. Feels great, okay, great, stop, add some more weight. But if it doesn't feel great, go back, adjust the seat height, whatever you have to do, just to make it perfect and not have any joint discomfort, because that's not what you want to do. You want to be able to focus on the movement, and you don't want to cause an injury, because again, this is a fixed movement path. So for this exercise, guys, I do about 3 sets to failure, and I mean absolute failure. So I'm not using much weight. You want to aim for about 10 to 15 rep range, a higher volume. You can usually do a little more weight. I'm kind of burning out right now. Great thing you can do is use a weight that you don't have to stabilize, because this takes care of the stabilization for you. Take a deep breath, press forward. Try to kind of keep your elbows tucked behind the weight, so throughout the range of motion, your elbows are pushing closer from your core, as opposed to just letting them be unstable. So stabilize them, adjusting them throughout the whole motion, and you'll definitely notice it. If you guys notice, my hand position is all the way to the outside of this one. That really helps me. I have wider shoulders, so it helps me to get a better stretch in the chest. And this next up is the decline, actually just flat cable chest flies. So as you can see, I'm not really letting my elbows go too far back behind my torso, and I'm really focusing on that squeeze. Setting up a new angle here. Great. So this was one that I do towards the end of my workouts. I don't really crush it with the heavy weight. I really just focus on volume and form, and I bring it forward, squeeze it, bring it forward, squeeze it, and control it on the way back. Last but not least, definitely not least, was weighted, or actually not even weighted dips. So I was doing this more for chest. Obviously triceps and shoulders are in this, but I put the grips really wide, and that's really tough on me. I love dips. It's a great exercise to add mass to your triceps, and it does hit the chest really well. The inside of your chest especially really stretches it, pulls it, tears it up. Be careful with these though, guys. Take your time, go slow and controlled. If you feel any pain, again, just stop the set and start over. After I finished all the sets with dips, I did aim for about 3 to 4 sets to failure. You want to aim for at least 3 sets to absolute failure, and if you're not getting up to about 10 to 15 reps before you get to failure, then you want to try to work up your dips endurance. After I wrapped up these dips, I went back upstairs and I knocked out another about half hour of accessory work, like bodybuilding exercises. I did extremely high volume rope pull downs for the triceps. I did a drop set of 100 reps. Yes, I said 100 reps. It's insane, guys. I was repping, the last 50 reps weren't over maybe 15 to 20 pounds. I mean, it's really tough, but what that does is actually trains the nervous system, and you'll find will actually spur new growth. It's really wild. A chiropractor told me about it, but something that actually works. So if you're interested, just try it out. Just keep repping until you get to about 100 reps. It's intense. It doesn't really hurt that bad, but it's hard. And it's slightly difficult to explain unless you actually try it out. So it's something I would advise using a technique as like a burnout exercise for your entire workout. So give it a try and let me know what you guys think. I hope you found this video helpful. Give it a like and a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video.